jacket with the rider looking across. In the centre is Dear My Friend with Galeron, and Galeron now moving forward. They're tracked by Holloway Boy, the favourite, in the red and white quarter jacket, also with a white blaze. Also with a white blaze for Godolphin is Mysterious Night, who's caught a little wide round this left-hand turn. They're followed back by Dandy Man Shines, Marbaan and Jiffy Boy at the back of the field. Heading towards the right-hander, which will bring them into the home straight. Galeron leads to Dornoch Castle. Mysterious Night has made ground, albeit tracking wide, but just strides leisurely into the lead there. Mysterious Night in the hands of William Buick. Took it up going very easily indeed, but still a long way to go. Dear My Friend in the light blue jacket, still there. Galeron, dark 30s on the far running rail from Jiffy Boy. Holloway Boy now begins a run on the right, travelling very smoothly indeed as they head inside the final two. He gets to work on Mysterious Night, who still just prevails from Galeron. Holloway Boy now being stoked along out wide of Dear My Friend, and out wider still is Marbaan in the yellow jacket. Holloway Boy now charging at Mysterious Night. Marbaan could be a threat though, getting there with every stride. Holloway Boy took it up. Here's Marbaan dashing down the outside and grabs Holloway Boy to win. Marbaan wins the vintage from Holloway Boy. Back in third, Mysterious Night. Tight for fourth, Dandy Man Shines on the near side of Dear My Friend.
That's a big win for trainer Charlie Fellows, and jockey Jamie Spencer has helped deliver it. Marbaan has won the Group 2 Vintage Stakes in the colours of Sheikh Ahmed Al Maktoum. This is the first allocation of two-year-olds for Charlie Fellows from this powerful owner, and this horse has beaten the Chesham winner with a little bit to spare, you fancy. Holloway Boy was unwound by Todd Hope, but Spencer had the last laugh. Two of the most patient jockeys in the weighing room, and in the race have finished first and second in what was an occasionally messy affair, but 14-1, no fluke about Marbaan's victory. His hat-trick completed in Group 2 company.
Yeah, he's won well, hasn't he? And he's beaten the standard-setting horse into second as well, and he's beaten him on merit. He's travelled well, got him covered. At this point approaching the furlong, he came off the bridle a little bit later than Holloway Boy. Holloway Boy was getting rolling, and we knew as a strong stayer at the trip that he would take a bit of pegging back. The first two in turn always pulling a little bit further away from Mysterious Night in the final 50 yards or so. So I think we've got to view this reasonably positively, Nick. For all that it wasn't a strong vintage coming into it, I think we've got a progressive winner and a likeable effort in second from Holloway Boy, who's run right up to his Chesham form at least, I think.
Yeah, there were lots of riders who appeared to want some piece of the lead early. Kieran Schumacher was bustling up Galeron, the green and black colours. The outside Dornoch Castle was looking over. It got rather messy round the bend, and William Buick, the white face, royal blue colours, Mysterious Night, was trapped very deep.
Yeah, I think the Godolphin contingent would fancy another crack at the race and another crack at the opposition another day, because they'll be feeling like, yes, he was on fumes late on, but with reason, because he's obviously taken off down the outside, pulled his way a little bit into the lead, and probably used his energy inefficiently in a way that Holloway Boy and Marbaan haven't done. But Marbaan's, he's obviously learning all the time. He hung fire a little bit and idled, I thought, at Salisbury last time out, but he's ran straight through the line today, strong at the finish, and it is a really significant win for Charlie Fellows, I think, as you say, with the first group of horses that he's been sent as youngsters by the owner, a really significant owner. You start getting these top-notch pedigrees into the stable, and it can make a real difference to the future of a yard, and the fact that this fella's achieving what he's achieving already could have repercussions going forward.
And the more you look at this, the more impressively the winner has obliged. Jamie Spencer can really stand up in the irons in the shadow of the post.
Yeah, he's won it well. He's won it well, and I think I'd say that, you know, the best two horses have come to the fore, and he had to stay well and he had to be good to pick up Holloway Boy, because he's a smart two-year-old, Holloway Boy, and I think he's confirmed it, to be honest with you. Yes, he's been beaten, but he's run really well, and he's only just been edged out by a very progressive opponent. Plenty of the others in behind seemingly not good enough. I think both of the Mark and Charlie Johnston horses, Dornoch Castle was disappointing. Dear My Friend maybe hasn't loved Goodwood, the track. He's a big horse, isn't he? And he maybe just wasn't well enough balanced for it. He's run okay, but without obvious excuse. And I think that backwash of horses, Galeron, no excuses on the face of it to me. I don't think he was good enough. But I think the best pair of horses in the field pulled a little way clear.
You just saw there that restrained but determined fist pump from Spencer on the reverse angle. Charlie Fellows and he have got a good association, a good friendship. He's known he's given this horse a good ride here. He's tracked Danny Tudhope all the way through. As I said, Tudhope, known as one of the most patient riders, would always deliver you a timely challenge, and
he has. I mean, Danny's set the target, hasn't he, for Jamie to chase down on Marbaan, but Marbaan had to be good enough to get there. I don't think there's any excuses that you need to create for Holloway Boy. I think the best horse has won this race. Danny had to go for him sort of 2 out. He travelled quite well. He went for him, produced him to win his race. He's gone on to win his race, essentially, but he's just not capable enough to hold on from Marbaan.
Marbaan, winner is by Oasis Dream, sire of last year's champion juvenile Native Trail, and he's got another very smart juvenile here, and there's no reason why Charlie Fellows shouldn't have a crack at a Group 1 next with this horse. He's won a Group 2 decisively. You can argue all you want about the strength of the form, but it'll only be properly tested in races to come, and it's surely going to be a Group 1 sooner rather than later. The Champagne Stakes Group 2 at Doncaster must be a possibility, and then maybe a tilt at the Dewhurst.
Yeah, I mean, I think that the first 2 in particular, I'd view them reasonably positively.
Success then for Sheikh Ahmed Al Maktoum, Charlie Fellows and Jamie Spencer, with Marbaan winning the Vintage Stakes.